listeners may find the following footage deeply disturbing. For more awesome content, like and subscribe now. Lock and load, bitches.
It's one of those kind of mornings. Sometimes you just need to warn people. Hey, it's my favorite time of year. Well, if my football team didn't suck, it really would be. There's a certain thing. I love hummingbirds, and they come through the backyard. There's usually some all year. Not all year, but through the summer, spring and summer. We must be in the migratory pattern because there are like 20 of them out there right now, just carrying on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and Johnny's friend up in the neighborhood who also puts out feeders is saying the same thing. It looks like some kind of hummingbird airport in our backyards right now.
We had a regular bird feeder out there. We don't get a lot of hummingbirds, but man, they made such a mess. We had to take it down, killing the yard because of all the seed on the ground.
Yeah, we've got some out. They do make a mess, but it's okay.
Well, we're going to try to find a seed that attracts certain birds, but not all of them, because when you're attracting all the birds, they want certain seeds. So
well, the biggest ones that make the mess are the damn squirrels. They're the ones.
Squirrels are fine.
They knock everything out all over the ground, and they only eat the big stuff. Little bastards.
We put a little fake corn cob over on the fence before we had the fence replaced. You can get them at Tractor Supply. They're corn, but they're like a compressed corn that looks like a corn cob. And once we put that out, the squirrels never bothered with the feeder.
So who's here this morning? It's gonna be a bad day when David Jarvis comments first. That's all I got to say. JT, good morning. Peddling Profits. I don't know which part of Chaz Tati is here. Tom, good morning. Flip it good. Miss Robin, good morning. Spam. Southern Vermont, Record Crate, good morning, John. Good morning. So yesterday I gave up going to wing night. So Tuesday seems to be the best day to go do any kind of decent sourcing. We drove North Alabama. Florence is the other corner. We're like right in the middle of the state. Florence is on the western side. Muscle Shoals is that area. The Shoals. You're only here for 30 minutes, so whichever part. Okay. I will not make any comments on that, Chaz. I'm trying to be nice. I didn't realize this was a pick your body part show. That's terrible. So we went that way because I need to do some RA sourcing. That's one of the things that Steve can tell you. He's got the experience in it, and maybe a few of you in there. There are. Hey Kevin, I'm glad you got that, man. So Kevin says that I appreciate the kind where he says package fume was like a work of art. Folks, you've got one chance to impress a buyer. If something happens, and if you send it something terrible, it just goes downhill from there. So I try to. I love the paper tape machine. I've still got a ton of that. So when I send hats and stuff, I still got a ton of that Christmas stuff that I bought at Walgreens and like who knows how long when I bought the whole case for 10 cents a pack. So for certain items, I use that stuff.
I ship hats raw because I sell them pretty much in bulk. But
so we were going to Muscle Shoals. Most people might have heard of that area. It's a big music history area. Elvis recorded over there some. It's blues. Muscle Shoals has a huge. So we were wandering our way that way, doing arbitrage and stopping at the little thrift stores in the communities. And so we spent all day doing that.
Sounds fun.
I still forget the sheer amount of stuff that you can buy. So we were looking for one item retail arbitrage, just one, and found 87 of them.
87 of that one item.
87 of the one item. It was in a grocery store, and I can only find it. I mean, it might be in some of your local grocery stores, but I can only find it in the local grocery stores here and that one chain we went to, Foodland.
Not to try.
And they have, I think we went to 11 stores. I've been to 15 or 18 so far. They've got 100. And I'm averaging like 6 or 7 per store. I'm like, you know what? I'm going, and we sold 9 on the way home. I listed some. So about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, I got the idea. Hey, let's list some, see if how many we can sell on the way home. And we sold 9. We sold another one this morning. So we sold 10 of the 87 are sold already.
Nice, man.
And that's more than. So when an item is $4 each, and you're getting 38, and you sold 10, so you sold 380. And I don't what is 80? What is? I don't know what I spent for them. What is 87 times 4?
A lot. I'll let you do the calculations.
87 times 4 equals. So I have already sold. I mean, you got to take shipping out, so it's not profit for. So it costs $348, and we've sold $380 worth. So that's how fast retail. I don't think people understand. Beer. Do you still sell on Amazon? If I can find items, I will, because it just works. So the one thing I think we're gonna do that most Tuesdays from now on. Is my best day, even if I don't make it every week to wing night. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I would rather spend time with Joni than y'all. Sorry about that. She went with me, so we recorded, and we had a lot of fun all day. She picked up a couple pieces of Pyrex, and she found a few other things. So hopefully I'll get a video out about that. It's a lot of video, a lot of stops.
Some days I miss doing all that RA. Most days I do not.
So lag. I never opened a Walmart account. Just never, not on my radar. Just too complicated of all the different ones. I mean, it might fit some people's business models, but at the time, and even currently now, I don't want to have to. I see the difficulties with which people have with that and having to learn it. I don't really feel like it.
It's another thing to juggle too,
That's correct. Then I picked up a couple other items while I was out. I'm like, oh, I didn't pick these up. How did I miss these? And of course, Amazon has, so Amazon giveth, Amazon taketh away. I'm restricted on those items, so I listed those on eBay. It just means that the sales volume is much tougher. I don't think people understand, unless you've sold on Amazon. I don't think people understand the sales volume. Because I could do this next Tuesday and we go a different direction, and those items are still going to be around for most people don't want to ship them because I have to order special size boxes. They weigh 7 pounds. They're liquid. So most people don't want to ship that kind of stuff. I get it. It's not the great, but when you have free UPS pickups in your driveway every day, it makes it easier just to stick them out there and let them deal with them. Man, it's been a game changer. I've been selling those for, I don't know, about like a month. Getting the right size box, folks. I can't tell you what that does for your life. If you're going to sell things in multiple quantities, and Todd, this would affect you as well. The easier, man, having the box that's correct size is amazing what it does for your, from a thing that takes a few minutes to pack to all of a sudden, I'm just putting together one box, and I'm still making sure everything's in it, everything's right, everything's labeled up right. But when you got the box and you're not fighting with the box, you're not. It makes it so much easier.
Yeah, I've just about become a robot packing electric plugs now.
Not bad.
I've sold 120 orders of them.
Yeah, but they take a small box, maybe an 864 or a little smaller, something that you can. But you've also sold them as a case and everything else, and I guess in their
what?
What the fuck?
What the hell? It's got
What
to
the
be like
hell?
4 in the morning.
You're not allowed to be awake this early, Dave.
Somebody say Amazon?
Woke up to the grind, search bar in my brain.
looking twisted. Nothing feels the same. Margins bleed like oil. My listings disappear. AI scans my soul, whispering in my ear. Silicon shadows.
Wrong one. Oops. I meant
The
that.
hell? Why do we
Yeah,
have to
I
listen to
to
the
go
whole
get
thing?
it.
Got to do
I'll
it
be
again
real fucking gentle.
Oh shit!
Holy hell! It feels like a Friday night. What the hell?
now. I know. I'm like Dave's appearances on the morning show are like my appearances on the Friday night show. Few and far between.
Wait, let me get some beer.
That means Dave's been up all night.
You ain't fucking wrong. I'm trying to get some shit out the door.
Yeah, it's just it's. So the one thing about reselling, most of y'all know this, you kind of talk things into existence. So Dave and I, y'all don't. If y'all realize how much Dave and I talk on the phone, it's insane. But Dave made this comment the other day. You're like, if you found a product, you'd probably go chase it for a minute. So I ended up buying 87 of an item yesterday that I went to like 14 stores, 13 stores, whatever the hell I went to. I just threw them on the map, and I thought about that. I'm like, it's like Dave was some kind of prophet the other day when on the phone. I mean, it was just the other day you mentioned that.
Imagine that.
But yeah, it's only problem is it takes up too much space. I'm tripping over that stuff.
How many stores you go to?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14,
83 units.
87.
87. All right.
I think we averaged. I think I figured out 6.5, 7 units in the store. One had 0. Everything. The very first store had 0, and it was not. So that was not in the same chain. I was just checking it out to see, hey, dude, it's a small grocery store. Do you have it? And there was a spot on the shelf, but
Was this Joni's first time going RA with you? I mean,
for a while, yeah.
Yeah, for long as
So she got out to some of the grocery stores, and while I was carrying on, because she wanted a drink, she wanted a snack, she wanted this, she wanted that, and okay. So RA, for the first 4 or 5 times you jump out of the van, there's some excitement to it. You got, hey, this is cool, and then all of a sudden you go, this is stop number. When I got out to the last one, I'm like, this is still stop number 14. What the hell?
Yeah, right.
So by then she's entertaining herself. She's talked to somebody. I don't know who she talked to. Maybe my brother called. I can't remember. But the little town we ended in was Priceville, Alabama. And so they had an incident within the last 10 days, I think 10 or 12 days, where they tried to pull over somebody for the wrong tag on the car. And they ended up chasing this person for 30 or 40 or 50 minutes. Until in the middle of the night, till the person crashed out into a car of teenagers and killed somebody.
Hmm.
And it turned out that the cop that is suspended, one of the cops that was suspended for while they did the investigation, was one of Dog the Bounty Hunter's kids is a cop there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you watch Dog back several years ago when he was real popular on TV, the little ones, the 2 little girls and the little boy,
Yeah,
is that son is now he's like 23.
I can't understand why police chase cars for something as small as an expired tag.
I think it was a swap. It was a swap tag, I think. But
even then, I mean,
you're right. We should just pop off
we
a
had-
couple of rounds into the gas tank, and
we had a similar incident yesterday or the day before where kids riding a motorcycle through town with no tag. Then he takes off, and of course the police chase him, and he crashes the bike out. The bike catches on fire. He runs into the woods, but while he's running, he pulls out a fucking gun. And guess what happened to him? He no longer exists. Yeah.
Graveyard dead.
Over probably a stolen dirt bike or some shit.
So who made that decision? Did the person on the motorcycle make it, or did the police officer make it?
But I know who made the decision ultimately. However,
life is full of bad decisions, and sometimes life does not continue after you make one.
I'm thinking he got pulled over. He got pulled over for an expired tag or no tag.
I think I'm kind of halfway on the fence on this one, Steve. I think that certain municipalities, like the state troopers, are trained in that kind of stuff. I see them doing, like Arkansas. I watch a bunch of Arkansas wrecking people out. They will pitch you in a ditch
Yeah, they
and
don't
not
mess
think
around.
and not think twice about it. But if you ever watch those, because they do public requests or whatever FOIA requests, so all their videos are released, and a lot of these content creators make them. Like if Little Rock starts chasing somebody, immediately Little Rock will call and come in and say, they're calling in the state troopers because they don't come out and they only take so long. So
They did call in the state boys, but I don't know whether or not it was the state boys that shot the guy or the locals. I have no idea.
yeah, so most of that, you think there's a little more control with the state guys, but even then, I've watched Arkansas pit them out at over 100. There's been several people died that they pit. There was one that was so bad he pitted a pickup truck out into a culvert of a ditch. It looked like real life Dukes of Hazzard, where the truck went up. I mean, it was probably an optical illusion as high as the power line, but then right behind it, the cop car hits the same thing, and the guy they were chasing died. The police officers out of work for like 8 months or a year recovering. Yeah, there's some crazy stuff. But we had Southern Vermont Cops and Egos. We had that talk a lot. But Johnny and I were talking about that. But it's
I don't know. I'm on the fence about it, but
so her and RA. And I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer. It's depending on whether you come on. And I can see either side on that issue. Whether it's how far do you chase before you put the public at risk, and then how lenient do you become for criminals just take over and do whatever they want to because they know how to take advantage. I see both sides. I don't know what's right.
You're becoming a wuss, Scott. Your old age.
My only issue is that what was the original reason they pulled this guy over? No tags on a bike.
Somebody was breaking the law.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a tendency to lean more towards the side of put the criminal in jail, but I get when you have instances like this where a teenager loses their life for stupidity that of no fault of their own. That makes it harder to see the other side.
Somebody hasn't taught that teenager there's repercussions to your actions.
Tom, the teenager was just sitting in the car. They got ran into by the person.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the motorcycle.
No, I don't know whether that guy was a teenager or not.
The one that was here in Alabama was the person they were chasing wrecked into a carload of teenagers, and one of those teenagers died.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's off in a small town. It chased hard in a small town, ended in a small town. It was like.
The good part about the one here is it was mostly once he got out of town, it was all back country roads. That's probably why he wiped out.
I think some states do it okay where they have somebody who's not, because when you get the adrenaline takes over, you get into chasing. It's hard to let yourself stop. But if you've got a supervisor who is off site, who's rationally thinking and making the decision, that's probably. I think that's what Michigan does. I've watched some other stuff, and I've watched Ohio, and Ohio has called things off. I mean, so states will call, except for Arkansas. Arkansas ain't calling off nothing.
No. Take it to the grave.
Arkansas, Georgia, and Florida. If you run from them, they are not caught. But it's so we had a good time yesterday. I filmed a lot of it, so hopefully I'll get some video edited. I got to finish my accounting this morning, or Jared's going to kill me.
You're not done.
Texas Bandit, what are you talking about?
Talking about Dave wrapping up stuff.
I don't miss the days where what Dave's doing right now. I hated bagging shit.
Where's the money, though?
I know, but it just takes so much. It's boring.
Okay.
No, it is absolutely boring. It sucks.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
boring as hell.
shelf full, so it's fucking got to be cleaned and bagged and stickered.
Well, de-stickering and all that shit.
It's the dirtiness.
I don't know that I miss that.
But
I miss the money.
The one nice thing about RA that I if you've never done it, folks, it's straight infusion of cash, especially RA to Amazon, and they are quickly eliminating that.
Yep.
like I said, one of the products that I've sold hundreds of yesterday, when I found 5 more of them, I'm now restricted on. Now I've become some loser and are not allowed to sell that product, even though I was good enough to help you build your stuff out. And that's the frustrating thing with Amazon is they use a lot of sellers as guinea pigs and policy and figured out how to do their things, and while they set their things up and all the things they want to accomplish, and then when they get done with you, they just discard you to the side like you're trash. But so one of the things I put on the show, I couldn't come up with a title. eBay needs to clean up something. So now they've got the new dashboard, and so I've got somebody has a request, dispute, whatever, saying, hey, something didn't arrive, and I send them back saying, hey, tracking shows it's arrived. Check with your post office with the tracking number, because they can give you a GPS location where the item was left. Because the person I asked my postmaster, and they said they didn't remember putting a package in my mailbox. Dave, how many mailboxes did that person on average open? Hundreds and hundreds.
Right.
And they're supposed to remember the one package that came to your mailbox.
Right.
But the problem is they leave that on the tag, even though first of all, eBay, if you don't respond within 48 hours, they can ask us to step in and we'll make a decision that could go against you.
Uh-oh.
eBay, you've got the tracking. I bought the shipping through you, you bunch of numb nuts. You know why? You know what the decision is going to be on a tracking delivered, and they're claiming not received. Even if they left it on their front door, they put it on the trunk of their car, or whatever, I'm not responsible for it getting stolen, them running over it. And so why do I have to look on the thing showing, this goes back to last week. I can't stand the numbers. If it says dispute, I clear out the messages number. It's always a 0 because I don't want to see it.
I don't either.
Most people, Dusty used to be proud of how many thousands of messages, because he'd answer to email.
That little red.
And now I'm looking at one that says disputes. Even though I've responded to it, I know there's no way to lose it. Man, eBay, could you clean that up?
Clean that shit up.
That's the reason so many getting Ring cameras and all this kind of stuff.
Dave, do you ever have any customers say they got a high from you blowing into those bags to open them?
Considering that 99% of my items don't get shipped by me, I don't know. Not really.
So lag. That's the other thing. One of the things I disagree with Walmart wholeheartedly is, if right now let's go do it. Let's all. This is a practice simulation. How many people want some free stuff? How many want some free stuff? Everybody in the chat, raise your hand and want some free stuff.
I always want some free
We're
stuff.
going to go pick something on Walmart from a third-party seller. If you can find Lag's name. If you need help finding Andrew Lagerman, I will help you.
I know where to find him.
I know. And then once you order something and it's delivered, all you have to do is contact Walmart customer service and say, it never got here. And every single one of you is going to get it for free. You're going to be refunded. Every seller is going to be told.
It's got to do with business.
What's it?
Lost after delivery.
Lost after delivery.
Try fighting that one, even with a picture from FedEx showing it's fucking delivered. It got lost after that. So there's nothing we can do. You need to contact the carrier. You know what I mean? The carrier goes, well, fuck, dude, we delivered it. What do you want from us?
Contact your police department.
And you can't win. Walmart's fucking in some aspects worse than Amazon.
I think most people though are not going to.
They got a store everywhere. They can just go take the shit back to any Walmart store, and Walmart will go, all right, here you go.
So Steve is right. I mean, we're very fortunate that 99% of people are honest. They are, because I told how many people we tell do that, 76, 77. I thank for being here. You know how many of these 76 are going to do it? Nobody.
Well, Lag might do it.
All right, maybe Lag.
What is WFS Lag? Or do you
Walmart fulfilled.
Yeah. Walmart fulfilled.
Whoa. You can't.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
except for maybe lag. You can't trust lag, but everybody else is not going to do it.
You can trust lag. Don't worry.
All right, Chaz. I hope you take your whole body with. I hope you take all of chastity with you. So there you go.
Bye, Chaz.
Wow.
But it's. So I don't want to deal with that. And really a learning curve. It might be something I regret at some point, but currently trying to really work through eBay. Even though eBay has been slow as last 4 days, eBay has decided that eBay's taking a nap the last 4 days. I don't know what's happened, but they're taking a nap the last 4 days.
I don't know. I've had pretty good sales the last 4 days, so
I sold it for.
I think. Uh-oh.
You know what it is. Just don't.
Although I did sell a fax machine, which is kind of weird.
Does it start with an F?
Did it go to North Korea?
Yes, it does.
I don't know, Tom. I haven't. I'm shipping it this morning. I sold it yesterday. Let's see. Fax machine does have a strange name. It is going to Hollandale Beach, Florida.
Pawpaw hasn't got on to the PDF thing yet.
So this one's a plain fax one. I mean, it was new in the box for I think I paid $5 for it. So,
wow, we're getting a whole crew today.
Wow, it's like Friday.
I mean, I have a screen.
People can say what they want to about fax machines, but it was just so nice. Just so nice.
Where's Chris the Goose?
To get get a fax, and you could stick it in your file folder. You weren't having to go over and create,
you like the
print
sound,
it out
right?
and all that kind of stuff.
Ew, a printed piece of paper. Ew.
You like the sound.
There's a lot of places. There's a lot of places that you got to have that piece of paper.
Yeah.
I have one piece of paper per tenant. One.
So when a customer opens a new item and returns it to you, Walmart will cover part of the refund out of their pocket.
Part of
it. Dave says he's determined that to be a lie.
That's fucking bullshit. They do that stupid like scan, right? Like after delivery, but they don't refund them right away. But then they'll do it before you get it, and then like there's nothing you can do. I was like, well, what's the fucking point? Like,
yep. If they drop it off at the store, they'll get an instant refund.
So so Graham's Corey's got a great point. I hate I missed you guys yesterday, Corey. I hope y'all had a good. I see I went 5 hours. It must have been pretty decent. I know there's a company that still takes orders by fax. Dave knows a company that still does everything on paper. Inventory systems on paper, for God's sakes.
Well, I'm still using an abacus to do stuff.
Steve.
Just saying. Hey, Tom, did you or did you not learn how to use an abacus in school?
I did learn how to use an abacus in elementary school.
That was back when they first came out, right?
Pardon me?
That was back when they first came out?
No.
couple years later.
See, I think as resellers we get into this mode where you start condemning, I can't believe that customer still uses a fax machine, instead of looking at it the other way around and going, how can I service a customer that still wants a fax machine?
That's right.
Yep. That's why if I see ribbons, I check them because fax ribbons still sell. I check all typewriter ribbons. Who uses a typewriter?
Whoa! You're saying a fax machine has a ribbon, not a laser?
Yeah, some do. I've sold both.
I haven't seen.
How many places can you go today and buy fax paper? Can you still get it like at Office Max or anything?
You know, like the thermal paper.
And that's a wonderful point, Steve. Is where else are they going to get these things unless you pick them up? Old stock somewhere.
So are there fax machines that print thermal?
Yeah.
Yes, brother makes a laser fax.
Javis,
I'm happy with the laser ones.
Our first fax machine was like $800, and it was a thermal paper one. Now you can buy them for $59, if that much.
Yeah.
Who still uses the timestamp machine?
I sold one.
There's a lot of people that do because they'll use those on like work trucks because they can take them to the field and not worry about them.
This one sold yesterday for 180.
Be very, 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 very careful. The last one I sold arrived so damaged, and it's not my packing; it was UPS. It was so bad. But I sold that exact time clock, and I had to refund them. I mean, there was nothing I could do.
According to my customer last week, if you put a fragile sticker on it, everything will be fine.
Oh, right. You fucked up.
Sometimes I do.
That was your fault.
I packed the hell out of that time clock, though.
Can I just reuse one?
Not putting the fragile sticker on it puts you at dire warning for breakage.
People don't know what fragile means.
That's about like when Wi-Fi was just becoming a thing. A friend of mine who really loved Arby's went to Arby's and they saw the sign that said free Wi-Fi and they said, "What's free Wi-Fi? What's that thing?" They thought they were getting a free treat.
Damn Amish, they're crazy.
I'll take one of those free Wi-Fis.
No, they thought it was Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'll take one of those free Wi-Fis.
But it's a fundamental mistake a lot of people make when they're reselling is because so everybody starts that way. You sell what you know, you sell what you like, you have a mistaken belief that if you don't want it, nobody would ever want it. And then as you mature in this game and sell more things and understand opportunity, I don't care what they're going to do with that fax machine as long as they purchase it and keep it.
The other belief is also true, Scott. If you just because you like something doesn't mean anybody else does.
No, it goes both. I mean, I don't care if they go and get a Geo Metro and staple it to the hood and ride around with it for the next year and try to send fax. I don't care. They can reenact the 87 miles an hour on Back to the Future with a fax machine. I don't care.
It's like when I was running those gold stores, and I would always pick out the ugliest, gaudiest, just the stuff that I think would just be awful to wear. I would sell that on eBay, and that's the stuff that would sell.
Oh, I thought what you were about to tell us about a girlfriend or something.
That's what I was about to say. That's the reason you don't have a girlfriend, Jake. I
am not recycling it. No.
It's like I'm not spending the rest of my life with a guy that's got this kind of bad taste in jewelry.
So Jacob said only homely girls need apply.
Jake, was that your brother's kids in those pictures that you posted on Facebook?
Not my kids. What?
I said your brother's kids.
Well,
it was
probably.
Or it's the aluminum.
Oh, the roofing.
Yeah, roofing.
Well, that's my brother who has he was a general contractor, the roofing guy. Those are his three boys. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I didn't know whether you had been holding out on us.
Nah.
Yeah. Speaking of ugly, what's up, feet lady? I'm glad y'all all saw. I sent to the crazy one. This Instagram reel where the lady goes, "So you say your feet are ugly," and then it flips to this lady whose toes look like they were her toes look like they were in a car wreck. They were so ugly.
And this was posted on Facebook. A picture. It's a bag full of ladies' panties, and her message was like, "Well, you know what today is," and all I can think of. Is it change your panties day, or are you trying to horn on Scott's big girl panty market?
I shipped another pair yesterday.
Oh yeah, big girl.
So you only got like 40,000 pairs left.
A lot. Well, these are only size large, so I don't consider large a big girl anymore when you're putting out 3X. But I have watched there's some woman that keeps showing up on my dang Instagram or TikTok or something where trying on those dang flexies looking things, the shapewear. And she's already a small woman, and she never shows herself getting into them because she's like, I don't know how I'm getting into these. She'll just. I'm like, it'd probably be a pornographic video you trying to squeeze into them things, but. but she's gotten into. She's like, they call this a medium, and she might be a size 2 or a 4. I mean, she's not very. But even then, she's got like 2 or 3 inches of. She's like, if I wear these, I have to buy a whole new outfit because she hold her pants.
So do you get pictures with like complaints of them modeling it? Like, look, doesn't fit. It's not what is described.
Oh, speaking of which, and it's probably still up on mine. I got a feedback from a guy I sold a jockstrap to.
Whoa.
I got a feedback, and he was so happy to get it. He was so happy to get it that he put pictures in the feedback. It's on my. If you guys know my, just search recent feedback and go back a month or 2. It's in there. And it is not pretty.
Lag, was that
first thing I did was send it to Barry. So he could see it too.
It's like some of those guys on cruise ships that we've been on that walk around in the banana hammocks.
Oh, this
and
bad.
They're big old boys. Big old boys. It's like, do they even have anything on?
No. Thanks for your support. Yep. Yeah, I like that. I'll see if I don't want to go look for it, but I'll see if I can find it. I want to see pictures.
59.
What was that?
How much you get it for it?
$40.
$40. Walmart?
Yep.
Cha-ching.
Where are we? I don't even know.
NYU.
Okay.
All right. I sold one of the Vegas ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, $40 is cheap. That's not much money, but it's.
I didn't get 40. I didn't get 40.
Hey, it's not on that shelf anymore back there.
That's right.
Counts.
I have.
Oh, that's why I could. I just discovered something. I couldn't figure out why everybody else is saying they're getting this automated feedback, and I haven't gotten any, but my number's gone up. Well, there's a little button up there that says "Show automated feedback."
Yeah, they're all the same too. They're dumb.
Order completed successfully, tracked and on time.
It's the same thing every time. So dumb.
I've got a few. Okay.
Hey Beth,
quite a few.
If Barry is threatening that and he knows where you live, I would move.
Wait, what?
I'm telling you, there's some nasty. There's some people on these cruise ships that are wearing bathing suits that they should not be wearing.
So, how many? So there's a meetup in Tennessee, the Resellers podcast, something or other. Is there anybody in the chat going to that?
I'm thinking about going. It's the last weekend of this month, right?
Right. I think it's about 2 weeks from now. 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks from this weekend.
Well, 2.5. It's the last weekend.
The 26th to the 28th.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Bigfoot? Or that's a different one?
Excellent strap. Keeps it all together. Vibrant pink color. Very comfortable. Fast ship. Nice price. Product as described. XXL. Fits a 6'4", 250-pound, 42 waist, 34 inseam male perfectly. My buns are smiling.
Oh,
and then he posts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. And yes, you can see.
Well, embarrassing sells. Look what you get from it.
The feedback that eBay doesn't take down.
I left it up there on purpose. I could have probably got that one taken down, but
you need to save that. You need to save it, and you can make a video that will go viral.
So I take it that
I think she went and looked at it.
Nobody is going to Tennessee, to Greenville, Tennessee. Huh?
Green.
I am not.
There are. So one of the main reasons I want to go up there is there are a bunch of flea markets, and that there's 2 or 3 flea markets in that area I've never been to that I wanted to go to. I
told you guys not to look.
I don't necessarily want to go see Alex.
But you won't necessarily avoid Alex. There you go.
He said he was a 6 foot whatever. Yeah, I think Archie will be there. I think Commonwealth's going. In that video yesterday, we were at Elgin. Sandy's probably the only one knows where it is. We're in Elgin, Alabama. Elgin, whatever. and there's a thrift store on one side of the building and an antique store on the other. So I went to the thrift store first. She went to the antique store, and they had a bunch of plush and stuff outside. And I'm walking up to it with the camera on. I'm like, Kevin told me to talk to y'all. Do y'all know Kevin? That was that thrift store was where tchotchkes and shit go to die. It was just, man, that was awful.
Did you find any toys to hit the button on so they would start singing and dancing and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's some of your best videos ever.
It looked like a purple people eater to him.
One-eyed, one-horned, pine, purple people eater.
Yes,
I ship it in a 644 box. And if anyone wants to know how and why,
that's why I do it too.
So, Sandy, are you going to Elgin in a couple of weeks? The Highway 101 will go through there, I think, the first weekend in October. So I'll do Tennessee Reseller meetup that one weekend, and the next weekend will be I know that Friday, Johnny's going with me to the 101. She's like, we're going the first day, right? Because the second day of the 50 really sucked. I'm like, yeah, we're going the first day. Yeah, Vermont. No, they didn't answer me back. Thank goodness. That was actually not bad. I generally find decent stuff there. I think it starts somewhere near Moulton. It runs about 10 miles into Tennessee. It's about 60 miles, 50 or 60 miles. I've started in the Moulton Inn, and there was hardly nothing there. It kind of picks up in Town Creek. These are little towns in Alabama, North Alabama, if y'all don't know where these things are.
We have one here that happened, I think, last weekend. 60 miles, and it comes all the way to here, but on our end, there's nothing. And so you got to go to the other end, come home.
His humper is broke.
Did you break the humper? It sounds like something that you can't sell on eBay anymore.
Like a personal problem.
Nessa, you should have stayed away with that one.
What the hell's a humping Humphrey? I gotta look that up. See what that is. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm not gonna Google it. I'm gonna look it up on eBay.
Yeah, it'll come back to your feedback.
Yeah, right. Yeah, everybody should go look at that. I'm serious.
Yeah, I have not. I haven't had
breakfast.
The
humping dog. Is that it?
Please do not talk about breakfast until after breakfast.
Oh, I got to find one of those.
Yeah, Johnny made a couple of days ago. She made sausage pinwheels, and then I had the rest of them yesterday.
I would still sell that for parts.
So we went in. Did we even go in a Goodwill? I've been looking on TikTok, and there are quite a few through that area of thrift stores that people mentioned. And of course, I forgot to plan them, so we were just doing random thrift stores. That's a mistake. Don't do random. At one point yesterday, there was a lady. So she might have been mid-80s, and I'm sitting there. We're at a thrift store. Johnny's sitting down waiting for me to finish. I'm like, she's like, "What are you waiting on?" I'm like, "Grandma and her basket are in front of my ice cream machine. I want the ice cream machine," but she's looking at a like one of the salad shooter things or something like that. I'm like, I don't want to go over there, just knock her out the way. And Johnny stands up. I'm tired of waiting. I'll get that damn ice cream maker.
Move it, me, Mom. We gotta go.
We get up to the counter. She hands it to me. She goes, "Here's your damn ice cream maker." And it's the Cuisinart with the plastic lid on it. And the plastic lid had like 5 cracks in it. I'm like, I don't want that. Now, why didn't you leave it when you saw the cracks? She's like, you said get it. I was trying to get my grandma.
It's like shopping with Marcia. She's the same way. She don't care who's standing in her way. She's gonna get what she wants.
I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to be nice, and the problem is as grandma has stood there for like 5 minutes looking at this thing like it's the most important purchase, like she's buying a car. She stacked up the grandmas behind her, so there's like 2 or 3 hunting her. I'm sitting there thinking,
multiple memas.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to sit down with Joni because it's gonna be a minute. And sure enough, Joni just goes busting through them.
Excuse me, bitch. No, I'm sure she didn't do that.
You just need to get you one of them gripper things so you can just reach over them and take stuff.
Okay, so she was proud of herself. If you watch when I make the video, you'll see. So, okay, so after all her surgeries and stuff, she has trouble with the. Joni's 5'8", 5'9", whatever the hell she is. Grandmas in the grocery store always asking her to get stuff off the top shelf, but she talks to everybody. That's why I don't go with her. But she can't get to the bottom because of her baggage, and especially the back of her shelf. So she decided she had the idea of a few months ago that she's buying a damn one of those snake sticks, the little hook things. It folds up, and she keeps it in her purse. And every time she needs something, she just whips out the little snakes. She's talking about she's wrangling snakes, and she pulls stuff from the back or whatever. And so she was out. She had that stupid thing yesterday, Carrie.
Oh, I need to.
Sounds like Scott. He whips out the little snake thing.
She wanted something out of the back of the van. I had the video going, and she's like, she couldn't reach it. She's like, I know how to reach this thing. It's not. Then she's back. She's got the snake stick out there trying to.
When I go to a store, people ask me to get things off the top shelf all the time because I'm tall. So the next time I see a little person, I'm gonna make them get shit off the bottom shelf for me.
And then after she's done this and the camera's off, she looks at me with a straight face as I'm driving, and she says, "Do you know people actually pick up snakes with these things?" I'm like,
what is it? It's like foldable, and you can fold it up, put it in the purse.
It's like cool. One of those hooks, like you see. It's like
I'm gonna look one up because I'd like to have one of those.
She's like, "Do you know people actually use this to pick up snakes?" No shit.
You don't say.
What do you call a snake? What?
It's like a snake hook, whatever it's called.
Snake ring? No. Snake.
Tech support. How can I help you? Whose phone was that?
Snake catcher stick.
It's called a extendable. It's a snake hook. It's a reptile hook.
That's what snake hook.
It's called a picker for Joni.
When I was doing Walmart, so there was a lot of times you couldn't reach stuff, and it would have been really nice to have a collapsible thing like that.
Does she yell "Roll Tide" as she's marching forward? No, she does not.
Oh, they're cheap too.
Yeah,
I was in the Food Lion, and an elderly lady was walking around with those collapsible plastic step stools. Something got like 2 steps, and she had it in her buggy. She says, "I take that thing with me everywhere because I can't reach anything over the 3rd shelf."
No, so especially that would be a good idea for you. Those things are cheap. Joni has the smaller one, but they make one there's a few inches bigger.
The worst part of going to Walmart is when the soda pop is way in the back and you can't reach it.
That's what she uses it for on the bottom shelf, though. But on the top, and she's proud of herself carrying that damn thing everywhere she goes. She carries that damn thing.
I could have really used that when I was doing grocery delivery.
But yeah, so yeah, I got to get this video made.
What? Maybe I should market. I should make those.
And
then market them to those people.
But yesterday was a lot of fun. We always have a good time anyway, but yeah, adventures with Joni, or I don't know how much of that I captured on film. At some point, she just takes the camera from me every now and then and starts talking to us. So who knows? This is probably gonna be an 1.5-hour video.
You need to start you up a sister channels, Adventures with Joni.
So the interesting thing. So how about I make a lot of videos, or I've been on YouTube for a long time. 4 people in the last week. I saw you on the Warehouse 71 video. more people have seen me on that than seen me on my own channel lately, which is kind of weird.
Warehouse
and they make their video. They do. So if y'all haven't watched them, they're a real nice couple. They're out of Ringgold, Georgia. They make videos thrifting of the two of them, what they find, and and they're an hour or so long. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put up hour videos. What do I care? If somebody wants to watch it, whatever.
Well, they get good views.
Yeah, Sue, the same thing. If I'm in Walmart or whatever, Dave will know. No, Jacob will know. How many times, Jacob, for me to get some off the top shelf, have I stacked up cans in a Walmart? Jacob
Cans,
so
maybe one of the associates' carts.
Yeah, I've stolen associate carts. Yeah.
Cases of water. Maybe not water, but cases of whatever.
Yeah, they double the price on that item, so I don't sell it anymore. There's not enough money in it, and not to mention that. So everything. There's not a conspiracy. Everything doesn't go out of. So I'm selling a local food item here. This is barbecue sauce, and you can't find it in stores anymore. And I'm like, and I finally asked one of the grocers. I'm like, are y'all gonna get this back in? Because there's a small grocery store down the street, and he said we can't get it right now. He said the distributing company that distributed it lost the contract, and I don't know that they have a replacement yet or whatever. I'm like, because you can't find it at Walmart, Publix. Either one of the. You've got 3 stores. None of your 3 stores. He's like, and it's one of our better selling. So the sauces, the guy's out of locally here, and he's won 4 national championships of barbecue, and he won something. He won Memphis and May with this sauce. It's my favorite barbecue sauce, and so I've got 3 bottles over there. I took them down. I'm like, there's no telling when I can get any more. So those are going inside.
Right?
They're going inside. I sent some to John. He's like, I wish I knew what this stuff that tastes like that you talk about. I'm like, all right, I'll send you some.
What was it?
It's a red sauce and a white sauce. He's like, what do I use the white sauce for? I'm like, for whatever the hell you want to. It's Alabama white sauce. You put it on chicken, pork. And what was that commercial? I put that shit on anything.
Yeah. Well, have you contacted the manufacturer to find out who sells it?
They've still got restaurants. There's 2 restaurants over in Decatur.
Okay.
So you can buy it in the restaurant. They don't have a distributor out for. It's out of Decatur. I mean, you could try to get it, JT. They sell it in this area. That's all you can get it in like an hour drive from here.
Roberta likes, I think it's Lipton's. It's the chicken noodle soup in the packets. Yeah. And we couldn't find any in town because she contacted the manufacturer and she says, for some reason we don't have a dealer in South Carolina, North Carolina. So she had to order it from Amazon because, of course, Amazon has everything.
Yeah, JT, it's a good sauce, man. It's my favorite. It's a touch on the sweet side, so I generally hit it with some hot sauce, just a little bit of hot sauce to give it a touch up.
I didn't fall very hard.
You keep making too much noise. No, he's over there. He's shipping right now. He's making noise.
Well, you never know with Todd. He could liable fall at any time. Or me.
But I tell you, every one of your areas has something like that. Every one of your areas has a restaurant, has a something. In Tuscaloosa, when I was there, or when I go that way, or if I'm in close to a close enough range, I'll buy Dreamland barbecue sauce. It sells. When I was in North Carolina, in the Wilmington area, there's a company there that makes a barbecue sauce called Carolina Treat. You ever heard of that, Tom?
Yeah.
That orange stuff.
Yeah.
My mother swears by it, and you ask Johnny about it, and she'll go, "I hate that shit." It's just one of those things. But it's people who are you move an average of 9 times in your life, and so people move away and they want it. That's what. Well, Bob Gibson's a little different because they won't. Hey, he won that. I wonder what it really tastes like. So they'll order that because of he's famous. But you know what the sad thing is? He didn't make the best. His uncle or nephew or somebody had a barbecue restaurant here for 30 or 40 years in Huntsville, and Johnny and I ate there for years and years till it burned down. They were underinsured until they didn't build it back. But that really nice restaurant. I don't like the Gibson restaurant. I don't like Bob's restaurant as much. Meat tends to be too dry.
But there's things that's made like in days gone by. I had a friend that lived in Indiana, and I would ship cases of Sundrop up to him and Cheerwine because his wife liked Cheerwine and Sundrop. He liked Sundrop, and
yeah, Johnny.
I
she's
would
like,
ship them.
we were in the grocery store. She's like, I've not had one of these in a long time. She got a diet Sundrop, and then she realized it was too warm. So then when I finally stopped and get, so I was messing with her. The way the van works is once you get to 0 miles, you still got 2.5 gallons. So I can drive another. And she was so concerned when we got in the van, and every now and then she goes, "Are you ever going to stop for gas?" I'm like, "Whatever, I'll stop sometime." No one. When I filled it up when it got to 0 in about 10 minutes, it still had. I put 17.5 gallons in a 20-gallon tank. But so then it became. She switched from. I didn't need to stop for gas. I need to stop to get her ice. See the adventures you may. She comes out with her ice. I'm like, all right, we ready? She goes, no, I don't like using the bathroom when somebody else is in there. And damn it, I got to find another bathroom. I'm like,
hey, I'm with you on that one, brother. That one that's sitting in yonder. It's got to be a certain type of bathroom for her to go on the road to go to.
And then we were at one of the food lands. She's like, there was nobody in there. I'm like, there's nobody in the whole damn grocery store. She's like, except for the person before me that blew the place up. But damn it. I'm telling you, Adventures with Joni. I'm telling you.
Oh goodness gracious! But, I went out to visit some friends in Dallas. Years ago, and she made some dip because they had a bunch of friends over, and it was just basically Velveeta cheese and Rotel. Y'all know what Rotel is?
No, sir.
Oh, yeah.
It's diced tomatoes with peppers. Anyway, I thought that was so good, so I packed up. She took me to the grocery store. I bought 4 cans of it and brought it home because I'd never heard of it before. And I'm at Food Lion. Walking down the line, and I see that stuff sitting up on the damn shelf up there. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, the craziness that comes out of Johnny's mouth on these trips is
I'm telling you, you would have you could give up reselling off of Adventures with Joni.
it's
So I had a book, and it had a little bit of a musty smell. Not much, but it was a good book. And you get about $15 for it on eBay. So instead of trying to sell it and described it as a musty smell, I sold it to Sell Back Your Book, one of those companies. And I got $8.73. I paid $0.25 for it.
Really?
But they actually bought it, and even with that little bit of a musty smell, they checked it over and it was okay. So I got the money for it, which is if you don't want to deal with certain things, sometimes you might get a little bit less money, but it's free to send it to them.
I saw Alex in here a minute ago. He wanted me to tell y'all that books don't sell. Just leave them alone.
Yeah.
I sold 2 books that way this week.
Yeah,
textbooks especially don't sell.
Yeah.
Leave them alone.
Even though I shipped the book yesterday, they don't sell.
Yeah.
I don't bother listening to them anymore. If they sell and Sell Back Your Book, that's how they go. Because I don't feel like dealing with things. But if I can get a ton more money doing it the other way, then I'll do it the other way. I'll sell them on eBay. But most of the time, it's easier.
You don't like medium mail?
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Most of the time, Dave, I've found that media mail doesn't save me any money. Ground Advantage seems to be even. I sent
for
one
heavier,
4 pound.
yeah, I would imagine, right?
It's actually, heavier should be cheaper media, but it's not always. I sent a 4 pound one the other day, 4 pound book.
When you start getting into considerably heavier, that's where Ground Advantage makes a big difference.
Media mail almost never makes any sense anymore. Almost never.
So
what I'm selling.
So the one thing Tom mentions shipping Sundrop to friends. I'm telling you, I bet if you didn't care about selling heavier items, I bet there's money to be made on Cheerwine. People either love it or hate it, but it's got a big following. Sundrop, same thing. If it's not available everywhere, if I only knew somebody who sold a local soda for stupid money.
I was just gonna say, don't we know a guy like that?
Well, sadly,
part of that Amish community.
Yeah, some Amish do sell expensive soda.
Real expensive soda.
Sadly, from the morning show, she used to sell soda pop all over the country, and I don't remember what it was she sold, but she sold a lot of it.
Yeah, imagine this: get the right box and be ready. Get the right box and be ready for it. It'd be very.
If you like,
Sally used to sell Fanta.
Sally used to sell seashells down by the seashore.
Oh my God! My grandfather lived up there, and that's all he drank was Fanta.
Wait, Fanta?
Oh no, he didn't drink. He didn't sell.
He
didn't. He drank Faygo. Faygo up there.
Oh, Faygo, yeah.
Lived in Michigan, drank Faygo.
I couldn't bring myself to drink a Faygo when I was a kid, just because of the name.
Yeah.
Because you know what everybody called it, you know.
Yeah.
Knee high.
You weren't going there, huh?
I wasn't going there.
But it's amazing that because for me people, especially if you lived in a military town or if you live like in Huntsville, that's got supposedly we have a underground spaceport.
Allegedly.
Where is that thing?
It's right underneath Scott's house, probably.
There is a massive underground complex on base because they did put, in the 60s show some of that stuff they were building, but supposedly they built way more, and it's a spaceport. But anyway, that was on Redacted by last week. But you have these military towns where you got so many people that come and go, or for whatever, some industries are more than others, moving people around. I'm telling you that it just makes an opportunity to sell local stuff. I talked about local stuff for a long time. But they did
find a local product.
Unfortunately, as Bob Gibson's got, it was a good moneymaker. It was $2.32 a bottle, and now even Walmart, if you find it in their stores, has put it at $4.50. They've almost doubled the price. Which, when you're selling 3-packs, then they double that. That takes most of the profit out of it. Because
that's what they did to my replenishable. I had it for years, and then it went up like more than 100%. What the fuck?
Because the problem is if I found some now, I guess the people who have bought it wholesale, there's a couple big sellers on those products on Amazon. They haven't realized the cost that's going up, and so.
But if you like selling food or don't mind selling food items and stuff like that, when you go into the grocery store and you got time, look for like in the Pop-Tarts. Look what kind of new Pop-Tarts they got, because a lot of times those are test markets.
Like John.
Those are like
John's
market.
big on looking at that stuff.
Nah, I look at it too. There's money. It's everywhere.
But so the interesting thing, so the barbecue sauce is a good test case. So, I tried to figure out how to make money with it, how to make max money with it. I mentioned a little bit without mentioning what it was. It needed 3. I was selling them in 3-packs, and I needed a cubic box, and so it wouldn't fit in the 864, but it would fit in the 865. The 864 is about half the price of an 865 box because the 864 is the common box. But by putting it in that, I saved on average $1.25 on shipping, because it knocked the shipping down into the cubic range. Because the way cubic, if most of y'all 80-some people are no cubic is length times width times height divided by 1728. And so that just means that number went from 0.31 to 0.29. It fell along that straddle line of one of the zones and made the barbecue sauce. I mean, when you're trying to squeeze out every penny and you're saving, even with the extra 20 cents on the box, but you're saving $1.05 per shipment. It was not every shipment, but it was a lot of them because it meant it meant because a lot of them you get stuck with PO box because going to California, or especially a lot of things going to California, cubic rate is much cheaper than regular rates.
You're saying a couple inches can make a big difference.
I'm telling you,
that's what she said.
According to Steve's feedback, you got to have the right equipment. It's can you take all the experience you've got in shipping and packing and get to a number where I could still make a few dollars in it. It's just not worth my time to mess with it. There was a point I was having Walmart. I'm like, Joni, I'm out of barbecue sauce. She's like, all right, I'll have them deliver some this afternoon. I'll find one at Walmart. And I was having, Walmart Plus deliver it to the house. But now they don't do that right a second because it's not in stock anywhere. But so now you're delivering Walmart Plus. You're using the Walmart Plus to deliver. It's costing you no money to go get it. So now you're because how many texts you get, Jacob? This store seems to be out, but my whole cart is full.
Yep. Bastards.
Yeah. So Duke's mayonnaise is another good one.
Yeah.
I think Duke's mayonnaise will get that market. So Amazon's in on Duke's. So Duke's is too big recently. You need something.
Duke's now. You can get Duke's here now. You used to not be able to.
They were bought from a company out of Boston, I believe, who now owns Duke's, and so that they did that to expand the distribution, I believe, to buy the brand and to expand the distribution. So that one is coming more national. But there are,
it's a cult following.
Yeah, you want that in a micro area, and then but look at something in different ways. Like I'll tell you about the little disc, the disc only. I bought all those disc only. I'm like, there's 110 of them. There's got to be a way to make money on those for $7. I've been selling them $4.99, shipping them with a 2-ounce stamp and a non-machinable stamp. So it cost me $1.53 to ship them, plus the envelope was another $15. So I'm like $1.75 into these. I've got them listed for $4.99. I will run them as much as 25% off because that still takes them down to $4, and you're still making a couple dollars. Okay, so it'll kick you out of top rated because there's no tracking on it. Whatever.
Who cares?
Does anybody have a set of its Foundation series? It was 2021, I think it was. It's based on the book's Foundation. If anybody's got the DVDs on that, reach out to me.
Never heard of it.
The Foundation, is that one of the Ian Rand series?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's one about the mathematics.
Yeah, Ian Rand, the same person, the same author that did the what's the
I don't have Apple TV.
Atlas Shrugged. No, there we go.
JT, are you meaning Hellman's, not Hallman's? Hellman's?
What the hell, man?
Yeah, so Duke's is our favorite, but Johnny also likes the Is it kiwi? Is that the Japanese mayonnaise?
Yeah, it's got kind of a funny flavor to it. Not a funny flavor, but it
comes in a funky bottle.
It's a squeezy bottle.
Yeah, Johnny likes that one too. So we have both those. But
isn't Hellman's Best Foods? Oh wait, wrong coast.
Chosen is actually supposed to be the mayonnaise, because I was watching somebody in this that talks about that Chosen is like the only mayonnaise that's halfway good for you.
You can make your own mayo. Take 2
Here we go.
hot eggs and a little olive oil and salt, and
That's what the kiwi bottle looks like.
Mustard.
Only not squeezed.
Yeah, so Chosen is the good. It's amazing with that, Jacob. So I sold the white sauce, but never we hardly ever use it because Johnny's like, I can make better white sauce than they do.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to make.
It is.
Ping likes Hellman's.
Looks like my computer just got delayed. For some reason, it was supposed to be delivered today.
Pink can't have helmets.
Hey, Derek. Good morning.
Did you order that laptop that Like told you to get?
Yeah, I did. It left by UPS. It left Vietnam 2 days ago. It went to Hong Kong and then to Anchorage, Alaska, then to Louisville, Kentucky this morning.
Sweet.
Then Knoxville, and it was on its way to Bristol. But at 9:07, it got an exception, so you can check back next day. It's supposed to be here by 3 o'clock. But
no, if you order it, or if you had gone to your Apple store and ordered it.
You mean down in Charlotte?
Yeah, down in Charlotte. Would there be the chance that they have it in stock or
not what he ordered?
Okay.
So he ordered you added with that screen thing. That's the kicker. You might have found
custom made and then shipped.
Yeah, he might have found the RAM and stuff, but there's no way you find. They don't put enough of the matte screen thing.
Yeah, non-glare. Satin or whatever.
Which I think that's going to become. If you learned anything from the iPhone thing yesterday, Samsung last year put the non-glare screens on, and Apple followed. So I think that's going to be a big talking point moving forward in all devices. Is the glare factor on?
Yeah. So I have the S25 Ultra, and the amount of glare that's on this one versus before, it's night and day difference. I mean, it's literally night and day difference in the amount of glare that it doesn't have. Like says, just a heads up though, you're never going to use anything else. Oh, well, I've never used anything else anyway.
Yeah, he's all Mac like me too.
I mean, I have Windows computers for business purposes, but as far as like the computer I use, the computer I carry around, sure. But I've had employees in the past, and they just get Windows computers.
Once you go Mac, you don't go back. Is that what you're saying, Scott?
I'm saying you're mentally retarded for not using yours.
I gotta sell that bitch.
Just ship it over here. I'll make use of it.
I'm going to have to get another motherboard for my computer because it won't support 11.
Comes in its original box.
How long are you going to monkey with that thing, Tom, before you just say to hell with Windows?
Because I got too many programs that doesn't run on.
Just
on
kill your farms and be done with it. You don't need to be virtual farming anymore.
Is he frozen?
Who?
Tom.
No. Oh, the air truck didn't make it from Knoxville today. Must be stuck in traffic. That's why I didn't get it. I used my local contacts in the building since I used to work there. I texted him. I was like, hey, can you find out why this package is not coming out today? Well, air didn't arrive.
I actually have a Linux laptop, Tom.
What do you do with it?
Linux,
not much.
Exactly.
So the one thing I would tell you, Lag, is the M chips are so good. Unless you're doing some heavy duty video editing, most people don't need all that power. You know, I'm running everything here on the base Mac Mini. It just got all the. I've been amazed how good the base Mac Mini is.
I have a 64-bit machine. Thank you, Texas Bandit. Commodores. God, I remember
64
when the Commodores were out.
64 bits been out since Windows XP era, though. Tom.
Yeah. Well, Texas says Tom is stuck in the 32-bit world.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because I play some games that really relies on the video card more than it does on the.
So John the Automator says the same thing. Picked up the base Mini. if you had to buy a new computer for your business, I would tell you you can catch that through Costco or every now and then on Amazon for. I pay $4.99 for it or $4.91, whatever the heck it was. That's a hard computer to beat to run your complete business on a Mac Mini.
I'd like to have one sit hooked up to my 64-inch TV in the living room.
I mean, it's just sitting here. I've got it sitting up on its side beside a USB hub, and it just runs. It's telling me I need to upgrade to the Tahoe. That's the one thing that happened yesterday is as the Apple event happened, it means in the next few days the new software will be available to most people. I've been running the betas for the whole time, and including on this Mac Mini.
Yep.
What all did they say that was of importance yesterday at the Apple thing?
Nothing.
No, and nothing. So the new design on the back camera. The most interesting thing is so this is how Apple gets you, folks, and it's about marketing. And if you know some of these products, is they are touting the new camera. It's a square camera that does selfies on the front. It is the what do they call it? This thing up here in the car. What's their camera that it'll track you? I forget what it's called up here in the corner, but anyway, the phone. So now you can. Samsung calls it director's mode. I had director's mode on my Galaxy S10 Plus. So basically, it'll show you. People ask me how do I do it. It'll put the front and the back. So it'll show the back camera with an insert of the front. That Samsung's been able to do that for years.
Yep.
But now they have I forget what fancy Apple name they gave it, and their little bit of difference is that there you go. It does that. The biggest difference is the new iPhone camera on the front will track you and keep you in the middle, whatever they call that. So you'll be a little more centered in it. But I've made lots of shorts and videos and stuff using the camera like that. And actually, I like director's mode. That's what Samsung calls it. But they announced that, Tom. It's got a better selfie camera. It's faster. But they were very silent on any AI. It was all hardware for the most part. But if you look at the camera features, this is the first time in a long time that there was really nothing about the camera. I mean, they mentioned that they changed the sensors on one of them, and they talked about their zoom. But really, for the most part, I mean, the speed is nice. It's a nice upgrade in speed. And the design, a lot of people are going to buy it for the design. It's the first time they've changed since the 11.
The thin one, if you want a lighter version, a not so powerful version, don't need it. The one that is super thin, sleek, people will buy the thin one. But other than that, I don't.
Is the Tesla phone really a thing, or is that just BS on the internet?
I'd say it's one of those things where they're seeing if it creates enough traction. It's a publicity stunt at this point, but Elon does that every single time. If they get enough traction, they'll make it.
Like it's not a flamethrower.
Raw Max spam. You can already do a lot of the raw stuff. The problem with the raw stuff is the files are so big that you really have to. Companies have done a good job making stuff like a hard drive that'll use MagSafe on the back that got the little U-shaped connector. It just makes. I didn't see enough there to. I've got a 15 Pro Max. I didn't see enough there to make me upgrade to a 15. If anything, I'll keep the 15 Pro Max another year. I think next year is which I don't know how they do the hardware next year. Next year's one of the big, whatever year it is.
I'm still on the 12 Pro Max. I'm old now.
Supposedly, most people, most reviews and most everything, the 13 was actually the pinnacle of that model. Most people, because the upgrade in battery, My battery does suck on this thing, and so that's the one thing I've decided that I'm probably better off spending $100 to get the battery replaced.
I still do all my whatnot shows on the 12 Pro.
Yeah, this thing still rocks. Battery's fine.
Battery sucks on it though.
Is there?
Oh, mine. That's fine.
Is there not enough features added for you to go from the 12 to the 15, 16, whatever it is?
I don't care as long as the phone works. For me, that's how I work. And then the minute it stops, it starts being problematic.
If my battery was still good on the 12, I would have never upgraded.
Yeah, no, I haven't had that issue. So that's like I burned through an OtterBox case, hit up OtterBox, and they sent me a new one.
Jennifer, everybody's
before the phone.
Everybody's seen you run a whatnot show. We know you're not on a flip phone, but if your computer was a phone, it would still be dial up, for God's sake. Jennifer, her computers, she had one that she really loved, and the problem is you can't fall in love with a computer because they fall so far behind. So then when it died, she bought the exact same model. I'm like, what are you? She's like, I know how to work this one. I'm like, and now she's doing her show. If y'all not following her on, amazing, she's doing a whatnot. Such cool stuff. She's like, do y'all hear the fan on this computer? It sounds really loud.
Take a can of compressed air and blow the blades off.
that might blow the circuit board off that thing.
Oh, really?
I think it's a 12 or a 13 computer. It's old. A Windows computer running that as old as hers is. That it's one of those where like it's been running that way so long. If you mess with it, it might blow up.
It might make it worse.
This guy I know down in Columbia, he's running lathe off of Windows 95 machines. Because his software for each machine to upgrade it to the current stuff was like $40,000.
What the hell is the Plus Pro?
I don't know. I'm on the Pros.
Are you making up your own iPhones?
Plus Pro.
Kevin put out a video this morning.
Oh shit!
Or yesterday.
Imagine that.
I haven't watched it yet.
Kevin, remember how?
Yep.
Hey, Glenn.
He's been putting them out lately.
Well, he has somebody to edit them for him, so.
Not that Kevin.
Oh,
if only Jennifer had a MacBook
that
she could use.
I wasn't
you know the problem is now she forgot the password.
It's her Apple ID password.
You can
she doesn't know that either. MacBooks are a little harder. You have to actually go in.
Yeah, it can be done.
Oh, it can be done, and I'll do it over the phone too.
As long as
Jennifer, that's exactly what you do. Bring that thing to the meetup in a couple of weeks.
There you go.
Me or Jacob, one of the two of us will get it running.
Yeah.
What is that, Jacob?
What?
What is that you got in your hand?
That's an older MacBook. I don't know. It's a 13 or 14, 2013 or 2014.
Jennifer, you better get.
As long as it's not.
Thank you, Jen.
The M chip, you can get in and reset the local user password.
I got a room at the Quality Inn, so.
What's up, man?
Quality Inn.
Yeah, there weren't a ton of rooms left.
Maybe I'll have to drive my van down there and sleep in the van. It shouldn't be that cold.
There were a list of 3 or 4 hotels. That one just seems to be the most reasonable.
You haven't got it fixed out yet?
No, I haven't had time.
What have you been doing? Playing with your Starbucks mugs?
Oh, he's got to crack the whip, man.
He's been playing with the naked kids in the street.
All right, I got to go.
Oh, wow.
Great day.
That's cool.
Thanks, Scott.
Later, Tom.
We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye, everybody in the chat.
I'll be real fucking gentle.
And now this should be Tom's on the way out. Jennifer, that's amazing. A JDAT rolling pin. That's awesome. Kevin, it's the Reseller Locker Room podcast. It's in 2 weeks. Go to their Facebook page. Alex, you still in here? It's Greenville, Tennessee for the 26th to the 28th.
Let me see if I can get a link. I'll try to
even if it's close enough, Kevin, even if you don't spend the night, you can come hang out and do something. Yeah, I did a Quality Inn. It's like $90 a night, something like that. There aren't that, green. The local hotel, the General, whatever, it was full. There was no. I don't know if there was an actual official hotel. There were just hotels in the area.
There you go. I'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah, it'll be fun, Kevin. Come hang out. We'll do some yard sales. Go to the 3 flea markets. This time, though, Kevin, we will not eat Raising Cane's.
There's not going to be one there.
So in Cincinnati a couple of years ago, me, Kevin, and Jennifer decided, hey, we're going to go to the flea market north of Cincinnati. Jennifer went and bought all kinds of stuff, and me and Kevin were buying stuff together, and we decided to eat Raising Cane's on the way home. Oh, my. That gave all 3 of us explosive diarrhea. That was terrible.
I guess I'm going to stay away from it then. I've never had Raising Cane's, but...
Did I say August? It's September 26th to the 28th.
Here you go, Jabus.
If it's August 26th to the 28th, you've already missed it.
Yeah, that was the last time I ate Raising Cane's.
So you seem to always have a food issue somewhere. Sometimes it's chili, sometimes it's rice.
Did you?
We had, when I met up with you in Cincinnati, we had that. What's that chili called down there? That was
Skyline.
That was pretty decent. Yeah, Skyline.
No, it was Blue Ash is one that's the better one. I like the Blue Ash better.
I think we went to Skyline. Yeah.
Well, you got Skylines all around you.
No, not near here.
Well, in Cleveland they are. They're all over Cleveland.
Is there? Let me look.
Yeah, they're all over Cleveland. That's a Ohio thing.
Yeah, but Skyline's an hour.
I ate it last time I was in Cleveland. I ate Skyline. And, what's the other one? Gold something. Gold plate. Gold.
What's up, Harlan?
Cleveland Skyline chili.
Golden burger. Golden.
Location search.
Yeah, I made Harlan eat Cincinnati chili when we were up there.
All right.
Cincinnati Picker started a new channel.
There aren't any in Cleveland, but there is one down near Cuyahoga Falls.
So what is John? What's his channel? What's it about?
Cincinnati Flipper. So he decided he'd start a new channel and just put like shipping videos on it and stuff.
I wonder where you got that idea from.
Do you still need UPS supplies? I can send them to you from my account.
Me?
Oh yeah, did you get that straightened out, Scott?
I never called anybody. No, they won't let me order. I thought about just making a new account.
Can you get
I could also send them to you.
Can you get the flat fold, Jake? 5,000? Can you get the flat fold, or do you still have to call the rep?
The fanfold ones?
Yeah, the 5,000 or whatever.
I can look and see. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me. I think you got to call your rep and
for the big fanfold.
Yeah, you
hey, Jacob, I can get you this order.
You know why that is, Dave? It's because people are selling them on eBay and Mercari and places like that.
Too. I mean, like,
hey, Jacob, I might get you this order of one of each, like the small, the large, and the labels, and just bring them a couple weeks.
I fell for that one time. I needed labels, and I didn't know you could get them free off UPS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and so I bought them from a guy on Mercari, about 5,000, and then he sends me 10,000 for some odd reason. But they came straight from UPS, so he's using his account. I don't know how you get away with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then that's how I realized. So I got 20,000 labels in my closet here. I'll never run out.
Yeah, I don't understand why my accountant all of a sudden is not able to do that. It's just.
All right, let me log in here and see.
I mean, it wasn't like you were abusing it or anything.
No, I've got 9 over there right now to go at UPS today. I think it's because I ordered quite a bit, but everything goes through third-party platforms, and so they can't see the actual.
Yeah, but I barely use UPS.
They can actually see it based on your outgoing address. If you have the same address on your account, they can see outgoing. You know how like you can have my choice set for incoming packages?
Right.
You can also see outgoing now based on your specific address. So if you have the matching address, they can see it.
Yeah, of course I have the matching address. Well,
I don't know, just post office boxes.
No matter who sends me a FedEx package, I get an alert. I get an email because I must have signed up at some point for. It doesn't matter if it's through eBay or where.
For FedEx?
Yeah, FedEx.
Yeah, you can.
I always get a notification.
Yeah, UPS has this.
So I always knew when a Voorhees letter was coming the day before because they would send me a notification by email that I was getting something.
All right, Scott. Do you want the 1,000 roll label?
The 940.
Yeah, 940.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get one of those. Do you want the peel and stick one or not?
No, I just use the roll and put it over on the label printer.
Any of the boxes?
Yeah, one of each, the 12 and the 9.
Oh, little banker boxes.
Yeah, 10 and
those are good ones.
Yeah, 10.
I use the hell out of those boxes.
Okay,
there's sturdy ass box. That's a good box.
Yeah, that is a great box. Yeah,
that's what she said.
Both sizes. I use both sizes of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does suck that you look on eBay and you see people selling them. You're like, is that what your business model has come to? That's all you got to find. There's so much out there to sell, folks. That
fuck it up for everybody else.
I mean, I get it. It's free to them, but they're going to end up losing their ability to do it eventually. UPS will catch on.
Yeah, they should just suspend those users or whatever. But
yeah.
Because if you're shipping to different addresses, then it's obvious that you're just scamming.
I'm going to go back to Mercari and see if I can find that and see if that seller is still active. But that was a couple years ago. That was
let's see if I'm still banned from shipping supplies.
I just ordered them for you, Scott.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to call. I need to call them today because it's just ridiculous.
No purchases completed. 16. Let's see how long Mercari keeps things here.
All right, shipping.
4x6. I got this guy was selling them for $18 for
continue. You selected an account that's not eligible.
6,000 labels for $18 he was selling them for. The UPS labels. And he's still active. Is he still selling them though? Quest flipping.
Yeah, remember your eBay coupon.
Yeah.
End of the quarter.
I use it every time for 4x4x4 boxes.
I bet you do. I bet you do, Dave.
Well, they're $3 shipped.
We got 8x6x4s this time, but
UPS assistant. I said something else. Type in your tracking or ask a question to get started.
Yeah, I use mine for 644 boxes most of the time because I can buy the 864 boxes cheap.
Yeah.
No, this guy's no longer selling on Mercari, so my guess is it caught up to him after time.
Yeah.
He had 495 reviews, though.
I mean, he might not have lost his account there, but he might have lost his UPS account where he was.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Because that's all he's ever sold on Mercari is those labels and one camera.
Yeah.
Oh, and it looks like in March and February of 24, or February, he had to cancel a bunch of orders. So I'm guessing.
Hey, Dave, did you get a notification that you're now eligible to sell on Walmart Business?
I think so, but I didn't look at that.
I got one the other day.
I've been getting auto ungating.
Yeah.
Without doing anything.
Yeah. I got a notification. Now you can set business prices like you can on Amazon. So you can get
yeah. They've had it for a while. I don't know. I'm gonna be careful.
Yeah, sure, I get that because it doesn't go with any repricing or anything like that either. So it doesn't follow.
I want to fuck up the whole plan, you know.
Correct. Right. Yeah. Full show.
Let's see if he's selling on eBay.
Let's see. Somebody just hit me with 5 offers. Really? We're not. That's just Johnny looking at your Pyrex.
Yeah, don't look at somebody else's store. Don't fucking leave me alone.
And you should not use your actual username from everywhere. I already found who this guy is. His name is Donald.
Oh, leave me alone, people.
Leave me alone.
All right, so let's put the number in my phone so I don't lose it. 800.
Pick UPS. PICKUPS. There we go.
All right, we'll put it there. So, anything else exciting we should talk about underwater reselling?
Oh yeah, Poshmark is no longer going to be using
that's
priority
a big deal.
mailers. Yeah. So, of course, my wife has started selling at Poshmark. So I went to USPS and ordered her those Tyvek because she sells a lot of coats and things. And the day that I ordered them, they decided that was the day they were going to announce that. Now it's all going to be grounded.
You just wonder if okay, so I get that Poshmark is wanting to do this to reduce costs and all those things. They think that might translate into sales, which they might be right.
Well,
how many people
it by a couple bucks?
How many sellers depend on these boxes and now are going to start using cereal boxes?
Supposedly, the post office is supplying boxes if you call an 800 number with them. You give them your Posh Closet and they'll give you those. It's free. It's supposed
ground advantage boxes.
Apparently, I haven't tried it. I don't have a Posh store, and my wife doesn't care. She'll use whatever boxes I have. So,
well, I've got a Posh account. It'd be worth it to get free Grand Advantage boxes.
You got anything active on there? All you got to do is give them your Posh Closet name when you call that 800 number, and they're supposedly supposed to send you some stuff.
I can make big girl panties active pretty quick.
Yeah, there it is.
You say you just
I have a Posh account. Let me see. We should all try it and see if it works. Who says you got to use them for Poshmark, right? Unless they say use only for Poshmark right on them or something.
Kevin, they're gonna Friday night. There's a meetup. It starts at 6. At that Moose Lodge.
It sounds like a loose. Like when we used to do the Nashville thing, it was pretty loose.
And then Saturday morning yard sale, Saturday afternoon flea market, and then something Saturday night. There's like 2 flea markets Saturday and 1 Sunday or something, or 2 flea markets Sunday.
I do have a Poshmark closet.
Hey Dave, how come can't you get us some Ground Advantage boxes?
I don't know. I know nothing.
How do I know? There you go. I know my Poshmark closet.
She's not in operation anymore.
Hey, put that number in the private chat. All right, I can look it up. Or just screenshot and text it.
I'll text it to you.
Or put it in the regular chat too.
Oh yeah, I'll put it in the group chat.
How do I know what my Poshmark? Oh, is it just?
Okay, so this is
the name. How do I know?
This is the irritating thing. eBay knows that they have a little bit of a reputation about packing and how bad some packers are. You are to Poshmark what Amazon is to you in size and volume and all these things. Why? It's our 30. How much better would it have been? It's our 30th anniversary. You sellers are wonderful. We have just worked out a deal with the post office to get you free Ground Advantage boxes. What kind of publicity and win would they have gotten by announcing that in Vegas last month?
Yeah, I know, right? But yet they don't even seem to care about cubic shipping or any of that stuff.
Nothing that makes your life easier, which makes the customer's life better. That's my whole problem with eBay is they don't seem to understand the things that they can do to enhance the quality of their platform by making it better. If you put better boxes in customer and sellers' hands, customers get better experience. How hard? This is not, oh my God, some kind of bearded picker conspiracy theory that we're going to walk off the side of the flat earth. That's not. This is very simple cause and effect. You make it easier for a seller to provide a better service. Therefore, that service gets transferred to the buyer. This ain't very difficult.
How do I have 524 followers on my Posh Closet?
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous over there. It doesn't even make
I've
sense.
never listed a single thing.
They just come out and I don't know. They're like bots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a simple man. I live in Alabama with all the rest of us rednecks down here who supposedly we're undereducated and racist and all these things. And you well-educated people in California and all these places that have got your advanced degrees and you have a PhD in English and a PhD in postmodern art and all the rest of this bullshit that you can't figure out common sense business practices to make it better on your platform. You sit around and talk and your idea of making more money is, I wonder if we can make not pay people until 3 days after delivery and we can make money on the float. Well, how about you just do something positive for your platform that gets you? Can you imagine the crazy publicity they'd have got by announcing Ground Advantage?
Oh, look at that. They're there. You can just go get them, right?
You have to order and you still have to supply your Poshmark number and all that stuff.
Where did you find that?
I just screenshot it and sent it to you on the chat.
Right.
John Jones, you're 100% correct, man. It's about the quality of the box. If you step up your game from like Dollar Tree to like Post or General Mills or Kellogg's,
don't forget the key component. You have to have Box Fixer.
Okay, and then if you go from Dollar Tree Box Fixer to maybe go to Walmart to Krylon.
Right, yeah, get you some real good Box Fixer.
I think the customer will understand to go, hey, look at the time he put in for these quality materials. I'm okay that it looks like somebody, that it smells like Fruity Pebbles and is in 100 pieces.
Oh, shit, that doesn't say anything about Poshmark on that box.
No, they're Ground Advantage boxes.
No, they're not on the website.
But to get their order in, you have to include your name, your Poshmark Closet name, your mailing address, phone number, email address, and the type of packaging that you want, which is available on that first link that I sent you.
So Southern Vermont says the representative I spoke to was well aware of the free Ground Advantage boxes. All the following come in packs of 25. I was able to order 75 of each box and 100 of them mailers.
Nice.
And there's box 1,
Poshmark account.
Box 2.
Now, do they, I wonder, look at your Poshmark Closet and decide whether or not you've sold enough? Because I haven't sold a damn thing.
Well, it's being fulfilled by a third party called Victory Packaging, clearly.
Okay.
So,
and how do I find my Poshmark? Is it the @ and @ Steve _ Alcorn is what it is. Okay.
I'm trying to copy paste this thing, these boxes. Copy. Open a note because
I'll try to order some.
I'm telling you, if y'all don't understand the beauty of using all-in-one, so all you do is copy his comment. You open a note, you paste the note into there, and now it's on your phone, your computer, your laptop. If y'all don't believe the fact that the iPhone is not the best phone, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that. The Samsung has got better numbers. It will generally do more things. But the system of which you operate, the iPhone wins. It's because
simplicity. Integration.
That's the word I'm looking for. Look at the fancy Amish guy with his big words.
I watched speaking of Amish, I watched one of those police chase videos last night. It wasn't
and it had the two Amish guys turning?
Oh, no. Lady stole an Amish buggy. They didn't show her stealing it or anything, and she tried to lie about it, shit. But it was funny that the Amish couple's like, yeah, somebody stole our buggy. They were all calm about it and stuff.
Yeah, I watched one of those.
Like, I don't know how.
You know where that horse is going to go as soon as that lady doesn't know where she's. How to handle the horse. That horse will go straight home.
She was high on crack, and she got it home. She got it to her place somehow.
Oh, wow.
She got it to a gas station close to her place. I don't know how she did it, because they said that the horse was really hard to handle. Even the Amish woman wouldn't use that horse. The man would, but they got it.
So the very.
It was a good one. It was fun to watch. She finally admitted to it.
This is for a limited time. They asked you for your Posh closet to see that you have one. All right. Well, then, heck, it's time to. I'm gonna order some. I'm gonna order exactly what. I
might stick a few things on my Poshmark then just to make it look good.
Yeah.
So I guess there was something good about having a Posh account.
Damn, man, something good came out of listening to this show, for God's sakes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Not only did you learn about the firmament, now you're learning about.
Did we talk about the firmament today?
Just wait till we talk about the fact that the sun is really not 93 million miles away.
How close is it?
No way.
Oh, you're talking about the.
And if you look at the way that you can put the shape of a plate in water and make all the moon shapes pretty easily, and as above is below the water. Just wait till we get to that part, folks.
You guys.
Awesome.
And if you ever look at the striations that happen when there's a lot of humidity in the air and the sun rays, and how they're at an angle, well, that wouldn't happen if something was really far away.
Yeah, they're not ready for
that. I can't get away from this conspiracy stuff no matter what.
On a Wednesday morning, all right.
Damn, horses are even easier to steal than a Kia. Son of a gun.
But they don't all drive the same. I can tell you that.
No, my wife went in just recently and finally got whatever the update is, so that hers isn't stealable as much.
So if you're trying to change the oil on a horse, you're doing something way wrong.
Oh boy!
If you get some oil out of that horse, you're doing. It's not oil.
So yesterday we're riding around and Joni's watching. She's watching social media. She's watching TikToks and all these creators she follows, and she decides we're out in the country because it took us off the main roads all the way back from Florida, and she's like, if we had a house out here, I could really have the cow I want, the horse, the goats. I'm like, who's gonna take care of all these damn things?
You're right.
3 dogs is enough.
And she's like, I watch one creator who's docked and herds their cows for them. I'm like, you think either one of them two lazy bastards at home is gonna do anything? Phoebe's gonna bark at it, and Franklin's gonna be inside on the couch. Oh my! And if she said I want a cow once, she said I need a cow. I want a cow like 100 times. I'm like, there's a reseller I met. Watches the channel. She's got mini cows. Can't we just go visit the mini cows over?
I'm just going to do the email route.
Okay, you don't have to talk to them. You can actually email to get these boxes.
Yeah, you can either call that number or just use USPS. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a few things in my Posh though.
And then Johnny was like, one of the creators I watch gets 10 gallons of milk a day. I'm like, I'm telling y'all, I should have had the camera running the whole time just for y'all to appreciate.
She's going to get into cheese making and bread making.
Oh, she talked about she can make cheese and yogurt. And I'm like, 10 gallons a day? That's a lot.
You're slapping over there, man.
Yeah, get a Highland mini cow. There you go. Here, don't show this to Joe.
Keith, shut up. You're not helping any.
12 by 12 by 8.
Y'all were supposed to be my support group. I can talk about this knowing she ain't never gonna watch any of this shit.
Don't spoil this for Joni because she'll want one.
Oh yeah, the miniature cow.
Yeah, the Highland mini cows. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get that big, right?
John, I ain't mentioning any of that.
Here you go. I'll send this to her.
Yeah, send it.
I should 3D print Highland cows.
She's probably taking a nap. I'm gonna go in there and block you from her content.
I'll send it from a number you don't know how to block.
Well, all I gotta do is get her to update, and then all the unknown senders goes to their own message now.
Yeah.
John, you're 100% correct. That is how they get White Castles. White Castles are made from mini cows. Mini burgers make mini cows.
Steamed burgers. Yum.
I don't think I've ever eaten at a White Castle.
If mini cows make the mini burgers, exactly what do they use to make McDonald's hamburgers?
Right.
Well, you do know what they make it. You know who makes those, right? A company called Real Beef. That's the company. That's the name of the company. The name of the company is Real Beef. Then they use real beef.
You want to go down a rabbit hole today, folks?
Yeah, let's do it.
To all beef patties.
Here's your homework for Friday night. We can talk about it Friday night.
Ooh.
Soylent Green. We are living Soylent Green.
Soylent. Yeah, Soylent.
Soylent Green is people.
We're back to homework? All right.
Yeah.
We can have a watch. We can have a watch party.
In a while.
There you go. We can have a watch party.
I get it. I watched the first three Planet of the Apes movies this week just because, and boy were they bad. Speaking of Charlton Heston, well,
there's one guy on TikTok who's got a Big Mac that's been around for 8 or 9 months and shows no signs of any kind of bacterial growth or anything.
Oh, there's a lady that has several years old.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch Soylent Green today.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yep. Watch Soylent Green if y'all want to really know what they're doing to your food supply. When's the last time you saw them make? When's the last time you saw them make a new cemetery?
You know how expensive it is to maintain a cemetery? Or when they buy a cemetery, how much they pay? It's the opposite.
I'm gonna need to
pay them to take it.
I'm gonna need to put somebody in my will that's gonna be there to mash the red button when they send me the flames. I need somebody.
In a cemetery, you actually get paid. You buy it or whatever.
I need somebody to be contractually obligated in my will to mash the button, and will stand there and watch the flames.
All right.
I don't want to be in somebody's Big Mac.
Not in my Big Mac.
All right, Soylent Green is on cue. I'll watch it after the show.
All right, well, everybody, get busy to ordering your Ground Advantage boxes. I can figure out how do you figure out what the Posh Closet name is?
It's your @ name.
It'll have the @ symbol with your name. Mine is @Steve_Alcorn. Yours is probably @Bearded Picker.
No, I stole Johnny's.
Oh.
I now did reassign it to me. All right,
I don't know that your email needs to match your Posh name, so
I'm trying to Marsha's. Let's see. My Closet, Joni28. Okay. At Joni28, that's your closet name? Okay.
And remember, folks, these are meant for Poshmark orders only.
Yes.
They're meant for Poshmark sellers only. There we go.
I've sold on Poshmark.
I've never sold a thing on Poshmark, so I guess I'm gonna have to.
How can they even come out and say that they're not paying for these? These are government. These are U.S. Postal Service boxes.
Yeah.
I wonder if those boxes will eventually be released.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they're just trying them with the Poshmark.
It's probably some partnership because Poshmark is removing the option of sending their big contract with UPS or USPS, and so they're probably giving them say, hey, here's a little carrot or a little.
Hey, so here's what you do. Okay, so I'm not. Okay, so we got 4 minutes left for this show. Hey, Stu, thank you so much for your continued support and your subscription. I've noted it's been reviewed.
I've renewed mine as well.
All you have to do is go check out some Poshmark closets and look in their address bar and get their name. And just start ordering boxes in their names. How many emails?
They probably don't have any way of checking where those people are. Probably.
Well, it's a third-party vendor. How would they know?
And then why would they care?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna order. I've got 7 or 8 email addresses. I'm gonna order max boxes on all those, and then I'm going to sell them on eBay as my new business model.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong? I mean, really.
Mike says he bought the lifetime membership. I think I need a referral fee for that lag. There's a tariff on that.
He'll give you 10% of what he paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll give you 80% of what he paid. He don't care.
Hey, lag.
Yeah, there's also a minimum tariff too. Don't forget that. So,
we might even give you the